all these nations have followed her philosophies, man, and followed after her way of life. They laid it, what's called laid in the bed with this whore, man. The kings of the earth. She had made this thing seem to be delicious to them, man. And they bit that poison after each other. You know?
It says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast in his image, and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand, the same shall drink of the wine of the Most High.
And that's that chip. Any man receive that microchip, man. That mark of the beast. That RFID chip. If you receive it, this is a judgment for you.
It says, the same shall drink of the wine of the wrath of the Most High.
Wrath of the Most High, which is thermonuclear destruction. Right. The ICBM, intercontinental missile. This is the wrath of the Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, man. This is what you're going to receive if you take that chip. Right? Go ahead.
Which is poured out without mixture.
It's poured out without mixture. When you have a strong drink, what do? You add a little bit of water to dilute it. Right? But it said this is going to be poured out without mixture. So it's not going to be mixed with these ICBM missiles. You're going to get the full taste of that plutonium and that, what else they put in it? Uranium and that plutonium, that U-235. You're going to get the full taste of it. You know? Right? Go ahead.
Which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation.
The cup of his indignation. The word indignation is righteous anger. So it's righteous for the Lord to have anger. He created everything. It's righteous anger, man. These missiles are going to be righteous anger. Go ahead.
It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels.
Sulfur, brimstone, sulfur, man. Hot burning sulfur. When you go to the area where Sodom and Gomorrah is, when them archaeologists start digging in the earth, they were finding sulfur all in the earth in the same spot where Sodom and Gomorrah was at. So that brimstone is a hot burning sulfur, man. It's going to have you people smoking like Joe Frazier. Go ahead.
And he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone in the presence of the holy angels and in the presence of the Lamb.
Because they're going to be right there with what? In the heavens looking on it. They're going to be in the fire. You know? They're going to be the ones killing you in that fire. You know?
Yes, sir.
All right.
55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Seek ye the Lord while he may be found. Inquire about the Lord, man. Basically ask for him. You got to sought after the Lord. You know? He's right here. You're running. Right?
Call ye upon him while he is near.
How do you call on him while he is near, man? Give me Proverbs 1 and 20. You know, you got to sought after him. You know, he in the streets right now. That's what the word of the Lord is. Go ahead. Go ahead.
It says Proverbs 1 and 20. Wisdom crieth without.
Wisdom crieth without, man. Go ahead.
She uttered her voice in the streets.
The voice in the street. Where are we at right now? We're in the streets, man. We're in the Agora, man. The place of business. Right? Look around, you see Bloomingdale, you see Gap, right? You see banks, man. All kind of trading places. We in the Agora, man. This is where it goes down at. Go ahead.
She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates.
In the openings of the gates. When you look up concourse, that means in the street. Or downtown in the Agora. Right? Go ahead.
She cried in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttered her words, saying, how long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?
How long will you simple-minded people love to be simple, man? Because the day of the Lord is at hand, man. It's no time to be playing. at hand, man. Go ahead.
And the scoffers delight in their scorning.
And they love to scorn, man. They love to mock. They love it. They delight in it. What they don't know is going to be a reward for them being scoffers.
Yep.
Because they're sinners, man. It said if the Lord started the house, his own house, how much is going to be for the sinners and the unbelievers, man? Going to be death for them, man. You know? Going to be death for them.
Like I had this too. It also says, woe to you that laugh now, because you were born in weak. You know? So a lot of you guys that scoff at brothers, the apostles, you know, and at the words of Yahweh Shai, hey man, like the brothers going into, that's gonna be your ass, man. You're gonna have to give account for every laughter, every word you uttered, every thought that you proceeded in your mind, man. You're gonna have to answer for that, you know?
Isaiah 55 and 6. Seek ye the Lord while he may be found.
Okay, seek the Lord, right? The Lord, you don't want the Lord to come down here because he came down on Mount Wrath, but he cleared his throat and it scared the people. So he sent his men out. Filled with secrets, but sent his servants, the prophets. And the prophets come out. So when we come out of Jeremiah 28:8, you know?
Call ye upon him while he is near. Let the wicked forsake his way, and the unrighteous man his thoughts.
So we come out here week in and week out, man. The prophets, man. You know? And you better hear them while they out here. Because one day, these brothers are not going to be standing here, man. When it's time, they're not going to stand here. Go ahead.
Says, Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord Yahweh, Hashem Yahweh Shai, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord.
So the Lord's going to bring a famine, right, of hearing his word. So it's going to come a time where these men are not going to be out here pushing this word, man. They're going to not, this knowledge that they're sharing on how to obtain deliverance from the Yahweh Shai, they're not going to be giving that, giving those nuggets no more. You know, they're not going to be giving it anymore. And when you quit seeing them, then it's going to be on and popping, man. Give me what you got right here. Stay right here.
This is Ezekiel 7 and 25. Destruction cometh.
Say destruction cometh, man. Thermonuclear destruction.
Right.
Race wars, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Race wars are coming. Destruction. Pestilence and famine. That's all part of destruction. Go ahead.
Destruction cometh.
Terror and anguish, man. That's what's coming. Go ahead.
And they shall seek peace.
They shall what? Desire peace, man. They gonna be looking for it. But in all that anguish and terror, it ain't gonna be none, man. It ain't gonna be nothing but a bunch of crying, right? And confusion, man. Running to and fro. Go ahead.
And they shall seek peace, and there shall be none. Mischief shall come upon mischief.
Disaster shall come upon disaster. It's gonna be one dilemma after another when that day comes. Go ahead.
And it says, and rumor shall be upon rumor.
Rumors shall be upon rumors. What's rumors? Good news. Also, rumors are prophecies also.
Yep.
That's what we are here doing. We're telling you the prophecies that's going to take place. That's what it is to say, to prophesy, to foretell something that's before. A prophecy is what? Something revealed. A mystery that's revealed. So we prophesy. We're foretelling you what's going to come, what's going to happen with our people, the destruction of our people, and the salvation of our people. And we're telling you what? The end game for you other nations. Edomite, slavery. Moabite, slavery. You Ammonite, slavery. Ishmael, slavery. You know? You Hamites, slavery, man. For you Edomites, the ultimate destruction is when you serve us 1,000 years, you're going to be up out of here, man. Right. Build a pit of fire and put you in it, man. That's what we out here prophesying. We telling you what's going to happen beforehand, man. Nope.
Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priests and counsel from the
ancients. They're going to actually try to apply to a prophet, right? But the Lord basically going to shut the prophet's mouth, man.
Yep.
Y'all going to be coming up to us, hey, man, what's that name? What's that name? We're going to be like looking at you like, hey, I don't know, man. Get on out of here. You know? That time is coming where the Lord is going to close our mouth to telling you any knowledge, man. That's why he said, seek me while you what? Maybe found. You know? And he out here, he got the men out here, man. That's a beautiful thing, man. He said, seek me while you may be found, bro.
It says, the king shall mourn, and the prince shall be clothed with desolation. In the hands of the people of the land shall be troubled. I will do unto them after their way.
And he's going to do after them after their way. So if they've been wicked, guess what? The Lord's going to do wicked things to them. Right? If you've been righteous, he's going to deal with you righteously, man. He's going to give you spiritual powers, or he's going to beam you up to the chariots. You know? Or if you have to die, it probably won't be a painful death. It'll just be like your eyes closed and you go to sleep and you wake up in the kingdom. You have to go out that way. But for you ones that have been sinners, it's going to be painful, man. Everything's going to be painful, man. Like pain you never felt before.
It says, I will do unto them after their way, and according to their deserts will I judge them, and they shall know that I am the Lord Yahweh.
And they going to know, man.
Yep.
No? It say something about the ancients on there.
Oh yeah. I can go back up. Okay, go back up to verse. Yeah. Verse 26. Mischief shall come upon mischief, and rumor shall be upon rumor. Then shall they seek a vision of the prophet, but the law shall perish from the priests and counsel from the ancients.
The counsel from the ancients, meaning what? Those elders won't be there to tell you what's going to come to pass, man. He won't be there to instruct you. You won't hear that knowledge no more. So that's gonna happen, man. That day is coming. We wait patiently on that day, man. Give me Psalm 74:9.
Psalm 74. Psalm 74:9. Why see not our signs? There is no more any prophet. Neither is there among us any that know how long.
See, any of us who know how long, we don't know, man. Because at that time, they're going to be seeking the prophet, because that's what they're going to say. We don't know how long. They're not going to have a clue what's going on. We don't know what's happening. Where them prophets at? They're going to be looking. Go ahead.
It says, oh Yahweh, how long shall the adversary reproach? Shall the enemy blaspheme thy name forever?
Shall he blaspheme thy name forever? And that's the question we asking, man. Because Esau has blasphemed the name proudly, man. He has put himself up to be the Lord, man. 2 Thessalonians, was that 2 and 3? Is that 2 Thessalonians 2 and 3?
Why withdrawest thou thy hand, even thy right hand, plucking out of thy bosom?
Go ahead, what you got?
Alright, this is 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called the Most High.
He opposes himself upon what?
Above all that is called the Most High.
Above all that is called the Most High. So he think he's Yahweh, man. This damn Edomite, man. This so-called white man. Go ahead.
Or that is worshipped, so that he as the Most High sitteth in the temple of the Most High.
So he think he's the Most High, sitting in the high seat. He's down there in his courts in Washington, D.C., sitting on the high seat of justice. Go ahead.
Showing himself that he is the Most High.
Trying to show himself he is the Most High. Putting you in prison, throwing away the key, telling you I got the power to have you change your life. Either with monetary gain or what? With hardship.
Yep.
He think he's the Most High, man. He thinks he's Yahweh. And he'll tell you proudly. Yep. You know? But he's getting ready to be destroyed, man. By thermonuclear destruction, thus saith the Lord, thus saith the Bible, man. So give me 2 Peter. Thermonuclear destruction scripture. You know? Give me the other scripture. The other destruction scripture. Okay. Give me Isaiah 9 and 5.
Alright, sure.
It's 2 Peter 3. I started 8. 2 Peter 3 and 8. But beloved, be not ignorant of this one thing.
Be not ignorant of this one thing. Being ignorant is what? It's not knowing, man. You know? But it said, be not ignorant of this one thing. Right? You don't get nothing else in these scriptures. You better listen to this right here. Go ahead.
That one day is with the Lord as 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day.
One day of the Lord is 1,000 years, and 1,000 years is one day. So that was just 2,000 years ago when the sun was here, which was 2.5 days ago. This ain't gonna rise on the 3rd day. So we in that morning of the 3rd day. It's about to rise up, man. Go ahead.
The Lord is not slack concerning his promise, as some men count slackness, but is long suffering to usward, not willing that any should perish, but
not willing that none of his elect should perish, man. Go ahead.
But that all should come to repentance.
Because he really on this side, he don't even care about 2/3 of his own people, right? 2/3 of his own people gotta come back on the other side. You know, go ahead.
But the day of the Lord will come as a thief in the night.
The day of the Lord, right? That day of fire, the day of reckoning, the day of vengeance is going to come like a thief in the night. And when a thief comes, you have no clue that he's coming until it's too late. You already been hit. When you figure out he didn't came, you already been hit. He says it's going to come like a thief, man. Go ahead.
It says
in the night, meaning what? What's that night? America, man. This is the dark place, man, for the elect. It's gonna come like a thief in the night. So he's coming to this place right here, man. He's coming to America to destroy it. Go ahead.
In which the heavens shall pass away with the great noise.
Shall pass away with the great noise, man. That great noise is gonna be from them ICBM intercontinental ballistic missiles. Go ahead.
And the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
It says the elements shall melt with fervent heat, man. Super hot heat. The elements. Everything on this planet is made of an element, man. The concrete is made of elements. The trees, wood. Everything here, the people, you're made of elements, man. You know, you're made of elements and minerals. You know? Go ahead.
The earth also, and the works that are therein shall be burned up.
It says they shall be burned up, man. That's point blank. That's a scripture. Be not ignorant of that, because it told you that the earth is going to be burnt up, man. You know? What's it on there?
Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person ought ye to be? In all holy conversation.
What manner of person are you ought to be, man? All holy conversation. So we supposed to speak to each other about the prophecies, man. That's why we see news, we watch alternative news, and we see something that we know that's getting closer and closer to that time. We let brothers know. We send brothers certain news feeds, man. Hey, bro, check this out. This is how close we get to the end, man. You know, look out for each other like that. That's what we ought to be with our holy conversation. Talking with the brothers, man, about the end times, about salvation, about how to obtain the salvation. You know, I mean, we in this world. You know, I'll be lying if I say I don't talk about a basketball game. I'll be lying, because if I watch it, I'll talk about it. But that's not my main focus like some jakes. Before we came to truth, that was our whole conversation. Let's talk about sports. That was our whole conversation. But that's not our conversation now. Our conversation is about righteousness. Trying to get to this kingdom. Go ahead.
In all holy conversation and godliness, looking for and hasting unto the coming of the day of the Most High.
Hasten that day, man. We look want it to come like yesterday. Because when that day comes, right, then Yahweh is going to set the order right. And the nation of Israel is going to be back on top, man. Negroes and Latinos and the Native Americans. Go ahead.
Wherein the heavens being on fire.
The heavens gonna be on fire from them thermonuclear missiles, man. This is a heaven right here. You have another heaven, the second heaven, then you have the third heaven. So the heaven that's gonna be on fire is gonna be this planet, man. Go ahead.
It says, wherein the heavens being on fire shall be dissolved, and the elements shall melt with fervent heat.
Fervent heat, the elements. Everything you see is an element, man. It's made of some type of element or mineral. It's gonna be on fire. People included. You know? Even the water's gonna be on fire because most of the water around the planet has what? Oil in it.
Yeah.
So when the missiles hit, the water gonna be on fire, man. Everything gonna be on fire. Go ahead.
Nevertheless, we, according to his promise, look for new heavens and a new earth.
A new heavens and a new earth where righteous dwell, man. Won't be no wickedness, man. All this disgusting way of living. You know? You ain't gotta see pedophiles no goddamn more. And everything to be righteous, man. Go ahead.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness.
Wherein dwelleth righteousness, man. Everything's gonna be pure. This is not living, man. You know? It's nobody out here has a 50-room mansion on this street. But you got people that have it. They're called the elite. You're not living like them. You're either super rich or you're super damn poor. Ain't no damn in the middle. Because the Rothschilds can write one fucking check and this whole fucking America would be broken one damn day. Or you can write one check and America will be out of they'll be out of debt. And it wouldn't be nothing out of their pockets. You know? What you got? You got any more there? A little bit more?
Wherefore, beloved, seeing that ye look for such things, be diligent that ye may be found of him in peace.
Done. So we gotta be diligent. That's why we come out here with labors. We're gonna keep coming out here preaching the truth until the Lord come back, man. We got to wake up the elect of our nation. You know? Go ahead.
Without spot and blameless, and account that the long suffering of our Lord is salvation.
The long suffering of our Lord is salvation. Did not the Lord suffer? He suffered dearly. So we got to suffer the same to receive that same reward that he received. This is no easy walk. You're not going to go through this life without suffer and then ease on to the kingdom of heaven. It's not that way. You got to suffer probably more than what he did this coming. Because they get ready to bring martial law. That's going to be part of our suffering. They get ready to cut all these grocery stores off. It's going to be a time where ain't going to be no food, man. You got people call themselves doomsday preppers. Hey, man, they storing food up and all that shit. You know? You know the grocery stores only got like, what, 2 or 3 days of food in it. You know? Down south, hey, when they have a storm coming through, everybody go buy all the damn bread and eggs and the potato chips. They'll leave the meat in there. Cause they know that shit is spoiled. They got no fucking electricity. So they buy all the fucking chips and the damn eggs and the damn bread. So the store, if the trucks quit running, bam, you wake up and the trucks not running, what you gonna have? The same situation you had in Venezuela the last year. People fighting over scraps, man. It's coming to America, man. Y'all better wake up. When it comes, it's gonna catch you off guard like a thief. You know? Y'all got anything?
First Peter 4:1. For as much then as Yahweh have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind.
So we got to have that same mind. We're gonna have to suffer also. You know? Because when the Lord get ready to come back, the man that's in power now is not gonna want to give his power up. There's certain men that run this whole world, man. They have power. You know? And their names are Rothschilds, and when they came to America, they changed their names to Rockefeller. These dudes run everything, man. You think they're gonna get their power up? No, they're gonna go out with a fight. They're gonna fight against the Lord that made them. That's the mind state that they're gonna have. You're gonna put on them. Fight against the same Lord that made you. That's all power. How are you gonna defeat him? There's no way possible. But he's gonna put the spirit on you to think that you can defeat him, man. We can get that at Second Ezra 1. Second Ezra started like 8, I guess.
It says, for as much then as Yahweh Shai have suffered for us in the flesh, arm yourself likewise with the same mind. For he that have suffered in the flesh have ceased from sin.
Done. You suffer in the flesh, you cease from sin, man. So we're gonna have to go through things, man. We already know it. We talk about it all the time. That's that holy conversation we talk about. How things are gonna be. What we might have to go through. This is part of that warfare we're warring right now. This is training for us. Everybody out here, people don't read the scriptures, man. They have no clue. All they know is John 3:16. They have no clue. They haven't even looked that word world up in the Greek to even know what that word means, man. It means cosmos. That means these people right here on the sign, man. It doesn't say ornament, that the whole land, or it didn't say eon, which is a certain amount of time, or thousands. They haven't looked it up. They just say John 3:16, and they run with it. If you look at the Bible, it'll tell you to go back and read in the book of Numbers, and it'll tell you what it means. When Moses was there with the children of Israel in the wilderness. That's how simple the Bible is. That's why these men, hey, like I said before, these are y'all leaders in Northern California. These are your leaders. Quit believing in the men that are in Sacramento. You just sit behind a fucking desk with a tie on. Those are not your leaders. These men right here are your leaders. These men can teach you how to obtain salvation if it's for you, if you're part of this thing, man. That's right. That's right. You know? And Israel was scattered all over the world. So we know Israelites are going to look like everybody. Look, this guy right here, listen. Look like a so-called white dude. Look, he got that Bible open. That's you already know. Yep. Some guy come up talking about Black Power from years ago.
Yeah, scoffer.
Yeah, Black Power. Man, Israelites gonna look like Bruce Lee. They gonna look like who else? Cameron Diaz was Israelite. Yeah. So Israelites gonna look like everybody. That's why I said we all on the planet. We in China, Israelites in Russia, Israelites are in Albania, Israelites are everywhere, man. The Lord's chosen people. Yeah.
Says that he no longer should live the rest of his time in the flesh to the lust of men, but to the will of the Most High.
To the will of the Most High, man. His purpose, his desire. You know? His desires was to bring out the word until he comes back with this thermonuclear destruction. And we're going to do as such to the best of our abilities, man. You know, what you got?
Second Ezra 8.
13 here. We'll talk about 13. 13, yeah. We ain't going to fight. Started about 8. Yeah.
This is Second Ezra chapter 13 verse 8. And after this I beheld, and lo, all they which were gathered together to subdue him were sore afraid, and yet there's fight.
So this is the armies, the battle of Armageddon, right? Armageddon in the Hebrew. When all these countries, Russia, China, Iran, the Lord is getting ready to bring all of them. When you read in the book of Joel, he's getting ready to bring them to the Middle East, which is like Saudi. When you read in there, it tell you the hindermost and the uttermost, right? And that land in between is Saudi. So he's getting ready to bring these armies, right, into that land for World War III. And at this particular time, where it's talking about Ezra seeing that vision, where they were fighting in the Third World War, when the Lord came back the men's mind state was to change. Instead of fighting against each other, they turned and fought against the Lord.
If I could add this too, I forgot which guy, was it Reagan or somebody? Ronald Reagan. He said basically if there was an outside force, would we come together to basically to fight it? You know, basically put our differences aside. You see how the U.S. has differences with China, with Syria, with Russia. He basically said if there was an outside force out of our understanding coming in, basically he was talking about the chariots and the angels and Yahweh Shai, which you people ignorantly know as Jesus Christ. If he comes back and hit the scene, will we put our differences aside and go and fight them for the greater cause of so-called mankind? You know. So these wicked elites know the prophecy. You know.
It also showed that the first Independence Day.
Good.
You know, they battled what we call the aliens. We know Esau had it to where as he won, but what they created a new Independence Day for the whole world at the end of the movie. You know, so Esau put it out there. You know.
It says, verse 9, and lo, as he saw the violence of the multitude that came, he neither lifted up his hand nor held sword.
He neither lifted up his hand nor held sword. So the Lord don't need a sword, right?
Yeah.
That's what it's telling you. He's gonna fight through them chariots. Go ahead.
It says, nor held sword, nor any instrument of war, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
He sent a blast of fire out of his mouth, which was like a porthole in them chariots where he blast through.
Yeah,
you know, lasers.
Yeah, laser.
Laser beam, bro. Right there. See that right there? Right. Read that again.
It says, but only I saw that he sent out of his mouth as it had been a blast of fire.
Blast of fire. You see that little concentrated beam of fire? See right there? That's that concentrate. That's what he's reading right now. That's the blast of fire that's coming out of his mouth, man. Go ahead.
It says, and out of his lips a flaming breath, and out of his tongue he cast out sparks and tempests. And they were all mixed together. The blast of fire, the flaming breath.
Made one concentrated beam of fire. Go ahead.
That's right. And it says, and they all were mixed together, mixed together, the blast of fire, the flaming breath, and the great tempest, and fell with violence upon the multitude.
It fell with violence upon the multitude because they're going to be over there fighting against the Lord.
Okay.
Right? Go ahead.
Which was prepared to fight and burned them up, every one.
He said they were prepared to fight because they fought against, turned around to fight against Yahweh Shai. Right? But they were what? Burnt up, right? Go ahead.
So that upon a sudden of an innumerable multitude, nothing was to be perceived, but only dust and smell of smoke.
Dust and smell of smoke. Meaning what? It's a cremation. He cremated them.
Yep.
That blast of fire cremated the multitudes that was there.
Yep.
So they're gonna be evaporated, man.
Okay.
You know, it says the elements gonna be burnt up.
Just like just like Lot's wife. Pillar of salt, man.
Yeah, just like Lot's wife. But it still won't be no statue standing there like I heard. No, it's gonna be just straight dust laying on the ground, man. So hey, man, that's heavy, man. When you read these scriptures, man,